class 5 in your science class as we are revising our very first chapter, health and hygiene. And in our last video we have revised what is health and how to maintain our health, what are the rules are there which we have to follow for maintaining our health. But now today we will revise the second part, or the components of the food. As we know, there are 5 components of the food, and the essential parts of the food which are very essential for our body, for the functioning of our body, these substances are called nutrients. So if we divide or we categorized the nutrients of our food, then there will be 5 kind of nutrients. What are they? They are carbohydrates, fats, proteins, vitamins, minerals. And other than these 5 nutrients, which things are needed? Water and roughage are also very much needed to maintain the function of our body and to maintain all sorts of work, whatever happening inside our body. So one by one we will take the very first nutrient. At first we will take, that is carbohydrate. As we know, carbohydrate, what is the function of carbohydrate? Carbohydrate gives us lots of energy, and with the help of this energy, the whole day work we are doing. We are walking, we are talking, we are working in our house, we are working outside of our house. These all sorts of work need energy to do the work. So this energy is coming from the carbohydrate. There are 2 kinds of carbohydrates. These are sugar and starch. As we know, plants make the food in the form of glucose, and this glucose ultimately changes into starch, and we eat those starch in the form of food and we get it from the plants. So what are the carbohydrate sources? We know the carbohydrate sources are rice are there, potato is there, cereals are there, fruits are there, and some kind of corns, honey. These all examples are for the carbohydrate. So these all are the good sources of the carbohydrate. If we eat them, we will get lots of energy. The next part is the fat. Like carbohydrate, fat also gives us lots of energy. Actually, fat gives more amount of energy than carbohydrate. So what are the sources of the fat? We know ghee, oil, butter, cheese, all kinds of dry fruits. These all are good sources of fat. But excessive eating of fat leads us obesity, and sometimes we feel and we are having the heart problem, as the fat deposited around our heart, and it can lead to the heart attack or some kind of heart trouble. So we have to eat fat, sources of the fat in less amount, and whatever and how much it is needed, only that much food item of fat we have to eat, not the excess of the food item which is loaded with the fat, because it makes us fat or leads us obesity, and due to obesity there are numerous diseases which comes to us. Okay, so we have to eat less amount of fat. Now the next is protein. As we know, the another name of the protein is bodybuilding components, or you can say they are the bodybuilding food. So bodybuilding means they are helping us for the growth, and they are helping us for repairing the worn out tissues and the cells. So they are helping us for they are helping to repairing the cells, to repairing the worn out tissues, and for children they are very helpful for the growth of their growing phase. So you all are children, you are growing day by day. So protein is very much essential and very much needed for your body. So what are the sources of good protein? Fish, milk, egg, chicken. These all are the good sources of protein, and we can categorize them into the animal protein and the plant protein. So what are the plant proteins? If we want to get the plant proteins, pulses are the good source of protein, and soya beans are the good source of protein, and all kind of pulses and the lentils are good source of protein. So you have to take those, as well as you have to take the animal protein like milk, egg, and chicken, mutton, all kinds of mutton. They are good source of protein. So you have to take all those in a proper amount or in a good amount, so that your body will grow well. Okay, so protein is essential for your growth. And carbohydrate and fat, another name of carbohydrate and fat is energy giving food, because they both are giving us energy. Now the next one is, which kind of nutrient is there? That is vitamins. As we know, the sources of vitamins are fresh fruit and vegetables. So all sorts of green vegetables and fresh fruit we have to get and we have to eat, because they are good source of vitamins. And what is the function of vitamins in our body? Vitamins help us to protect us from the diseases. So if we say what is the function of the protein, vitamins fight against the diseases. So we have to take lots of vitamin sources. That means salad, we have to take lots of salad along with fresh vegetables and fruits, because they are good sources of vitamin C, vitamin B, vitamin A. They have different kind of fight. They fight with the diseases, different kind of diseases, they fight with them. So in another category we will talk about that and we will discuss all about that. But now just we know that vitamins are capable of fighting against the diseases. Now next category comes for the minerals. Maybe minerals we are taking in a very less amount, because minerals are needed in our body in a less amount, but they have vital role. They do major roles in our body. They do such functions, and they are helpful for the all sorts of functions inside our body. They are carrying oxygen inside our body. They are helpful for our good and fit bones and the teeth, and they are helping for different kind of carrying things and maintaining the health and the fitness of our body. And they are maintaining different kinds of functions. So minerals keep our body healthy and fit. They strengthen our body and muscles, and there are some macro minerals which are needed in a good amount. These are calcium, and these are iron, calcium, iodine and phosphorus. And few minerals are there which are needed in less amount also. So, but all the minerals are very much needed. So, what are the sources of minerals? So, we have to take lots of green vegetables. These are good sources of minerals, as well as we have to take iodized salt for the iodine, and we have to take fruits also, and fruits and vegetables. These all are required for our body because they are good source of minerals. Clear? And small fishes are also good source of phosphorus, iodine and other kinds of minerals. So these all we have to take in our diet. Now except these nutrients, what more needed for our body? That is water and roughage. Roughage is for clearing our bowels in the daytime or in a good morning time. They help us to excrete our waste material from our body, or you can say the solid waste material or the nitrogenous waste get off from our body with the help of these roughage. They mixes with this waste material and make a easy path to go out from our body. As well as water is very much essential for our body, because all kind of functions are happening inside our body with the help of water. As well as water is keeping our body temperature, and they are maintaining our body temperature. They are cooling our body. If we are getting fever and if our body is becoming warmer, that time if we take the water in a proper amount, it keeps our body cool. And secondly, the water is also essential for removing waste from our body through sweat and urine. So we have to take lots of water, at least 8 to 10 glasses of water each and every day. So these all nutrients along with roughage and water are essential for our body. We have to take them properly. Clear to you? Few fill in the blanks and name them. I have already given you. Few more questions I will give you later. Okay? Goodbye.